Good morning, ma'am.
Hello. Okay, I will. Hello, Zeba.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, ma'am, fine.
Okay, only 6 students have joined till now. Okay, we wait for 2 more minutes. It's 10 to 10 to.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
homework.
Yeah, that's good. Beta Zeba, why don't you submit this in the Google Classroom so that I can check now? That's good job. 70,
Ma'am,
21
I
shaded.
already
Yes,
sent you.
yes, I have seen your work. Yes, good job. Everybody, open your cameras. Mohammed Mohiuddin, सब start करो cameras. Okay, today we are going to learn multiplication of fraction. The last day on Tuesday we did multiplication of fraction using coloring activity. Yes, by coloring activity you finished your
Yes, ma'am.
multiplication of fraction. But today we are doing fractions solving. Okay, no activity, just solving. Clear? Ready?
Okay.
Everybody ready to
Ready,
learn?
ma'am. I'm excited.
Yes. Okay. Mohiuddin,
Good morning, ma'am.
Mohiuddin, Iftikhar, everybody is ready? Okay, Hadi has come. Good. Still Ayan is joining. 10 participants, including Ayan. 10 participants are there in my class. What happened to the other student? Okay,
Also, ma'am.
everybody. Okay, before I start my class, I'm going to show you a video on fractions. The video is about multiplying fractions. It's very good. You can watch the video very carefully. First, you watch it very carefully so that you will not get a doubt. Firstly, if you have any doubt, then I am there to help you out. Okay, I will give you some questions, some worksheet to solve. After that, I'm going to play a quiz. Okay, we will do a quiz also. Everyone. Yes, Ayan. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ayan,
Good morning, ma'am.
I need to remind you, don't come up with your mother name. आप अपने नाम से आइए, अयान बोलकर. Good morning, Hadi. Good morning. Yes. 10 student has joined the class, so let's start now. Yes. Can we wait for 2 more minutes? Okay, Hadi is showing thumbs up. Yes. Okay, fine. Sayyid Ahmad Ali. Sayyid Ahmad Ali is there. मीर अहमद अली, सैयद अहमद अली, both Ahmad Ali has come. मीर भी आ गए हैं, सैयद भी आ गए हैं. Okay, that's good, no? I just confused between two Ahmads. वो मीर अहमद हैं या सैयद अहमद हैं? So today both the Ahmads has joined the class. Chalo, we will start the class. Everyone, ready? I'm showing you a video on multiplication of fraction. It's very good, very easy to understand. Later on, you can do your own problems. Okay? How he is changing, how the fraction is converting into simplest form. You just watch it. Hadi, especially you just watch the video very, very carefully. ठीक है, ये आराम से बैठ के मूवी नहीं देख रहे हम. We are watching the fractions, multiplication of fractions video. ठीक है, so you need to focus on each word. एक एक word पे focus करना है आपको. Got it? Silently, calmly, quietly you watch the video. I'm starting the video, so be ready. Yusuf Abhiya has joined.
You've probably noticed that we've been talking an awful lot about fractions.
Wait for a while.
Around here lately. Well, now I'm going to tell you something you can do with fractions that's really easy. No, not juggling fractions. Although that is pretty easy for me. I'm talking about something even easier than that. I'm talking about multiplying fractions. Multiplying fractions is super easy. In fact, it's easier than adding fractions, and that's why we're going to learn it first. The reason it's easier is because fractions are really just division problems, and multiplication and division get along much better than addition and division. Now, since fractions are division, that means if I have the problem 1/4 times 2/3, it's the same as the problem 1 divided by 4 times 2 divided by 3. That means I have both multiplication and division in the same problem. And because they get along, fractions, that's really easy.
Watch the video carefully.
No, not juggling fractions. Although that is pretty easy for me. I'm talking about something even easier than that. I'm talking about multiplying fractions. Multiplying fractions is super easy. In fact, it's easier than adding fractions, and that's why we're going to learn it first. The reason it's easier is because fractions are really just division problems, and multiplication and division get along much better than addition and division. Now, since fractions are division, that means if I have the problem 1/4 times 2/3, it's the same as the problem 1 divided by 4 times 2 divided by 3. That means I have both multiplication and division in the same problem. And because they get along so well, that means I can just rearrange our problem to look like this. Now it looks like two multiplication problems that are being divided. and it looks just like a fraction. In fact, if we go ahead and do the multiplications, 1 times 2 equals 2, and 4 times 3 equals 12, then we do have a fraction, and it's the answer to our problem. So what does all this mean? Well, it means that to multiply fractions, all you have to do is multiply the top numbers, and then multiply the bottom numbers, and ta-da! There's your answer. As always, let's see an example or two. Let's try this problem, 2/3 times 4/5. Now we could rewrite the problem like we just saw, but that's not necessary as long as we remember the procedure. First, we know our answer is going to be a fraction, so let's go ahead and write a new fraction line for it. Next, we multiply the top numbers. 2 times 4 equals 8, so 8's the top number of our answer. And last, we multiply the bottom numbers. 3 times 5 equals 15, so 15 is the bottom number of our answer. There we have it. 2 over 3 times 4 over 5 equals 8 over 15. See how easy that was? And fun too. Even funner than video games. Okay, time for another example. Let's try 6 over 11 times 7 over 8. From our multiplication table, we know that 6 times 7 equals 42. So 42 is the top number.
Here, everybody, I just interrupt in between because you need to understand what he is doing over here. He is just multiplying the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. That's all. Multiplication is very easy compared to addition and subtraction. If you learn multiplication, then division is also easy for you. Division is nothing but a reverse process of multiplication. Just we have to change a little. We will learn about division later on. In multiplication, you need to understand that you need to multiply only the numerator to the numerator and denominator to the denominator. And later on, I am going to explain how you are going to convert into simplest form. समझ में आया? If yes, thumbs up. Yes, समझ में आया. Nothing is there in the multiplication. Here he is taking only the positive signs. I can give you negative signs also. So you need to multiply the signs. You need to multiply the numbers. Numbers in a sense, you need to multiply the numerator to the numerator and denominator to the denominator. That's it. Clear? Okay, my instructions are clear. Go for
Of our answer. And on the bottom, we have 11 times 8, which is 88. So 6 over 11 times 7 over 8 equals 42 over 88. Oh, now some of you might see that this answer could be simplified, but we'll save simplifying fractions for another video. All right, let's see one last example. Here it is. 1/2 times 4 over 3 times 3 over 5. Wait a minute. This has 3 fractions multiplied together. And the middle one looks like an improper fraction because its top number is bigger than its bottom number. Does our procedure work for this problem too? Yep. All we have to do is multiply all the top numbers together and then multiply all the bottom numbers together and we'll have our answer. And this will work no matter how many fractions we have to multiply. So on the top, we have 1 times 4 is 4 and 4 times 3 is 12. And on the bottom, 2 times 3 is 6 and 6 times 5 is 30. That means our answer is 12 over 30. So there you have it. Multiplying fractions is easy because fractions are just another way of writing division problems. But remember, there's another way to think about fractions.
Now you will come to know about the fractions, right? Multiplication of fractions. Many of you were not there in the activity, but they need to understand, they need to see the videos and they need to do that activity as well. So multiplication of fraction is nothing but it's a very simple concept. You are going to multiply the numerator and you are going to multiply the denominator. I have a worksheet for you. I want each one of you to do first 5 problems and you are going to send the 5 problems in the chat box. One after the other. I don't want one after the other. I want all the 5 answer at a time. पूरे 5 solve करिए class work notes में and you are going to type 5 answers in the chat box and submit me. Clear? एक submit कर रहे हैं फिर 2. I don't want that. All 5 together. समझ में आ गया? मुश्तबा हुसैन बाशादी and all. Yes. Ahmad Razvi, Ziba is here. Ayan is here. Abia, Hannan, Mushtaba. Okay, new students. Yusuf, come on, Yusuf. Everybody. Yes, please start your cameras. यहाँ पर मोहिउद्दीन का कैमरा स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ, हन्नान का स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ, अबीहा का स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ. Yes, Abhiya started just now. Hussain Raza, I'm not going to give you an attendance. अगर मैं आपके चेहरे नहीं देखूंगा तो I cannot recognize you and I cannot give you the attendance also. Hussain Raza सुनाई दे रहा आपको? Ayan, Hadi, Abiha, Hussain Raza, Mir Ahmad Ali, Sayyid Ahmad Ali, Sayyida Zeba Rasri, Yusuf, Iftikhar, Bashadi, Mohiuddin, Mushtaba Hussain, Hannan. These many students are in my class. So I want each one of you to start your cameras. Clear? Now, I'm going to share a screen. Here are the questions. I want first one is done for you. First one, I will help you in cancelling also. First you find out all the numerator to the numerator, denominator to the denominator. ठीक है? पहले वो कर लो. Then I will help you in this how you are going to do in the simplest form. Okay? First, Safan Khan, now he is entering the class. Yes, Bashadi, you are telling something to me.
Ma'am, it's not clear, ma'am. Can you open it? Oh, can you open this file?
Not clear. It's very clear. I can see. Acha, lob.
Yeah, ma'am. Now I can also see.
Okay, fine.
Now it's clear.
Everybody
Ma'am, you
start
have to
your
copy
work.
questions also.
Yes, you have to first. Then only you can solve. No, when you revise without question, will you able to revise?
No.
No, na.
Ma'am,
So
we have
first
to complete first one also.
first one also, second, third, fourth, and fifth. I want to check your work. First five
Okay.
you are going to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to help you out in simplest form also. हमको simplest form कैसे करना है? I will help you out. Mustafa Hussain, why you want me to talk? Wait for a while. 2 मिनट रुक जाइए. हाँ मुस्तफा बताइए.
Ma'am, I send the homework on Saturday, Sunday, ma'am.
हाँ क्या
Ma'am, my dad's tablet is serious, ma'am. He's on the hospital, ma'am. He's in hospital.
हाँ. So you won't be able to come tomorrow.
No, ma'am.
हाँ.
Come tomorrow. Homework Sunday on Sunday, ma'am. That's why. No one in house, ma'am.
Okay. So you.
Class over. I am also going to hospital, ma'am.
Okay.
That's
You
why.
also go to. Okay. Okay. You did not finish your homework. You are telling.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but take your time and try to complete it, Mustafa Hussain. I trust you. I agree with you. Your grandfather is not well. Okay, but whenever you have time, whenever you have device, just give a 1 hour time to complete your work. Okay, fine. Yes, I am.
Ma'am, in first one,
Huh?
the denominator is wrong, ma'am. The fifth answer is 15,
Nay.
ma'am.
Yes, they are not. Yes, I understood that. Okay, Ayan, you understood very well. Actually, he converted the fractions into the simplest form. आपको मैंने बताया था सिर्फ कि you are going to multiply numerator and you are going to multiply the denominator. ऐसे नहीं, फिर हमको क्या करना है, उसको कैंसिल करना पड़ेगा simplest form में. देखो यहाँ पर I am explaining you the first example. Everybody look here. I am explaining you the first example. You are going to do in the same way. Look here. देखो first example है हमारा 3/5. I am using this 3/5. First example देखो 3/5 into 2/3. Everybody, Ayan got the concept. Yes, into 4/3. ये हमारा question है, right? So before you multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator, first you are going to check क्या numerator या denominator cancel हो सकते क्या? You are going to check that. Clear my point? My point is clear to you? First numerator or denominator get cancelled. हम न्यूमरेटर और न्यूमरेटर को कैंसिल नहीं कर सकते, हम कैंसिल कर सकते न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर को। हम सिर्फ न्यूमरेटर से न्यूमरेटर मल्टीप्लाई करते, डिनोमिनेटर से डिनोमिनेटर मल्टीप्लाई करते। लेकिन जब हम कैंसिल करते हैं तब हम सिर्फ न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर को ही कैंसिल करते हैं। गॉट माय पॉइंट एवरीवन? यहाँ पर देखो 3 1 जा 3, 3 1 जा 3, चले गया, ये कट हो गया। अब यहाँ 2 है, यहाँ 3 है, 2 के टेबल में 3 नहीं जाता, 3 के टेबल में 2 नहीं जाता, हम कैंसिल नहीं कर सकते। यहाँ 5 है, 5 के टेबल में 2 भी नहीं आता, 4 भी नहीं आता, सो वी कैन नॉट कैंसिल दिस टर्म्स। अब हमारे पास हम ये कैंसिल नहीं कर सकते, 2 1 जा 2, 2 2 जा 4 बोल के हम कैंसिल नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि ये डिनोमिनेटर में नहीं है। एक डिनोमिनेटर का कैंसिल होता, एक न्यूमरेटर का कैंसिल होता। समझ में आया हादी? यस, हम एक न्यूमरेटर और एक डिनोमिनेटर कैंसिल कर दिए, तो अब हमारा आंसर क्या हो गया? 2 4 जा 8 बाई 5 3 जा 15। अयान 15 करेक्ट आया अब? यस अयान? यस, अब करेक्ट आया ना? मैम आपने जो बताया था 15 नहीं आ रहा बोले ना, आप कैंसिल करें तो आ गया? Yes, that's good. You are going to do in that way. Clear? First, you are going to check whether we can able to cancel or not. If yes, you definitely cancel it. और एक यहाँ पर थर्ड वाले में परेशान ना हो, 8 है ना, नीचे डिनोमिनेटर दिया हुआ नहीं है, तो you assume this as 8 by 1. समझ में आया? Got my point? In the third question, don't get confused. Only number is there, no fraction is given. So how you are going to convert the integer into fraction? By taking the 1 in the denominator. That's it. Clear? Yes, I am talking to Mushtaba, Hadi, Ahmed, everyone. Okay, fine. Start your work now. So please cancel whenever it's necessary. Start your work. I want all 5 questions.
Number 7, 7,
Yes, everyone. Start your work. फजले अली है ये, फैटल बल के लिखे ये, हु इज दिस? फजले अली है शायद ये। प्लीज स्टार्ट योर कैमरा। यस, मोहिउद्दीन ने स्टार्ट किया हुआ है। फजले अब्बास नहीं है, फातल कुछ है ना एक। यूसुफ स्टार्ट योर कैमरा। नजीब ने स्टार्ट किया हुआ है। हाँ, यू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ, आई वांट टू सी यू। हाँ, आपका नाम क्या है बेटे?
Ma'am, my name is Hayat Fazli Ali, ma'am.
हाँ, फजले अली ना?
Yes, ma'am.
फजले अली, आपकी स्पेलिंग देखिए क्या है? सी द स्पेलिंग। Have you seen your spelling? आप जरा देख सकते हैं?
Yes,
फैटल
ma'am.
बोल के लिखे, फैटल। एक्चुअली नाम क्या है वो?
Fazli Ali, ma'am.
फजले अली ना, फिर जेड लिखना चाहिए ना। फजले अली की स्पेलिंग देखो। ओके, 18 स्टूडेंट इन माय क्लास, सो प्लीज आई वांट टू। Yes, I remember Najib, Hannan, Mushtaba, 18 are in my class. Finished all 5? I want all 5 answer. No, don't show, and write down your answer in the chat box, because I cannot see, because I am sharing my screen. अगर स्क्रीन शेयर नहीं हुआ तो आपके वर्क को clearly I can see, but I am sharing the screen, so I want you to write your answers in the chat box. Nobody has completed. बादशादी से नहीं आया, यूसुफ से भी नहीं आया आंसर अभी. I'm waiting. Whenever you have a chance to cancel numerator and denominator, definitely you are going to cancel it. Clear? Then tell me the answers. Yes, Fazli Ali ने अब सही क्या हुआ? One student कौन है भाई वो? अयान ने सेंड किया हुआ है. फर्स्ट वाला है 8/15. आई शोड दैट. सेकंड इज नहीं अयान, यू कैन कैंसिल इट अयान. न्यूमरेटर और न्यूमरेटर अगर जब सेम हो रहा है तो यू कैन कैंसिल. आप न्यूमरेटर को कैंसिल कर सकते. अयान आई एम शोइंग यू सेकंड वन आल्सो. हैव अ लुक. देखो यहाँ न्यूमरेटर का 7 और डिनोमिनेटर का 7 गेट कैंसिल. न्यूमरेटर का 4 और डिनोमिनेटर का 4 गेट कैंसिल. यू रिमेन्स विथ 2/3. सो आंसर इज 2/3. और अयान को आंसर आया है 14/21. वो भी करेक्ट है. कैसा करेक्ट है देखो अयान, यू जस्ट वॉच. 14/21. फजले अली, आई कैन नॉट सी योर बुक बेटा. 14/21. Look here everyone. Ayan got this answer. Second as 14/21. That's also correct. I will tell how it is. How it works. Just watch. Ayan got 14/21. तो यहाँ पर हम करेंगे 7 के टेबल से दोनों भी 7 के टेबल में जाते हैं. 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21. देखो 2/3 आया यहाँ. 2/3 आया यहाँ पर भी 2/3 आया. So if you are able to cancel the numerator and numerator, so you numerator and denominator you definitely cancel it, so that आपको ये परेशानी ना हो मल्टीप्लिकेशन की फिर लास्ट में आके कैंसिल करने की. अयान गॉट माय पॉइंट? यस अयान, आपने क्यों नहीं किया ऐसा? I told you no, numerator and denominator all the time get cancelled. Numerator और denominator कोई टेबल में जा रहे हैं तो you just cancel it. मैम 5681. नहीं माया, हनान आपको पूरे एक साथ लिखने हैं आंसर्स. इफ्तिखार, यू आर ऑल्सो रॉन्ग. 8/12 आया. फिर उसको 2 के टेबल से कैंसिल करो 8 और 12 को. इफ्तिखार ने थोड़ा थोड़ा सही किया है. यस, थर्ड करेक्ट है इफ्तिखार. थर्ड इज करेक्ट. इफ्तिखार, यू नीड टू चेक. Wait Hadi, you need to check numerator and denominator is going in any table or not. Ma'am, done. Okay Bashadi, submit your answer. Yes Hadi.
मैम 4th वन का 2/3, 3/4, 4/5
हाँ
दिया मैम.
हाँ, तो आप देखो कैंसिल करो. न्यूमरेटर से कैंसिल करो, डिनोमिनेटर से कैंसिल करो. यहाँ देखो मैं बता रहा हूँ.
कैंसिल कर दिया मैम.
देखो 5th वाला बोल रहे ना. 5th वाला
4th
वाला न्यूमरेटर 4 डिनोमिनेटर 4 गेट कैंसिल. न्यूमरेटर 3 डिनोमिनेटर 3 गेट कैंसिल. ऊपर न्यूमरेटर में सिर्फ 2 बच गया 2, डिनोमिनेटर में सिर्फ 5 बच गया 5. तो 2/5 इज योर आंसर. फिनिश्ड. ये देखो 4 1 जा 4, 3 1 जा 3, 4 1 जा 4. ये 1 1 रहता. एनी नंबर इज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 1, योर आंसर विल बी सेम, राइट? 3 1 जा 3 होता, 100 1 जा 100 होता. So any number is multiplied by 1, you will get the same number. 24/15, 2/3. 24 नहीं आता ना फर्स्ट वन में. यूसुफ, मेक श्योर. 15/4 करेक्ट. 2/5 बाई लिखना नहीं आया यूसुफ को. 5th वाला ओके 2/5 is correct. 5th वाला 4 get cancelled. 14/15. Yes, that's correct. 5th one is also correct. Good job. 8 by 15, 2 by 3, 15 by 4, 2 by 5. Yes, Bashadi, that's right. अभी यहाँ आपको समझ नहीं आती बात, पता नहीं क्या है आपका प्रॉब्लम. I told you many times I want all the answers at a time. 8 by 15, first one. Yes, Yusuf, that's correct. यूसुफ ने बाशादी ने करेक्ट किए हुए हैं पूरे आंसर्स. Don't show it to me, Fazle Abbas. I cannot see your work on the screen because I am sharing my screen. Ayan, don't get up from your place. Fazle Abbas, ऐसे नहीं होता बेटा, आप नहीं बता सकते मुझे वर्क क्योंकि I am sharing the screen. ठीक है? Yes, हादी नहीं किया हुआ है. Yes, हादी, that's good. Good, हादी. बहुत अच्छा किया आपने. After the session, एक 5 minutes में ये session stop हो जाता. After the session stops, you just come one more time and I am going to explain how you are going to cancel with the different multiples. Okay, same table रहा 4 4 3 3 get cancel. लेकिन कुछ दूसरे नंबर भी कैंसिल हो रहे हैं कुछ दूसरे टेबल से, तो I will help you out in that. ठीक है? Yes, Fazli Abbas and all. First you complete this. मोहिउद्दीन ने भी किया हुआ है. Good, मोहिउद्दीन. Yes, मोहिउद्दीन is improving a lot. फजले अली, आप चैट बॉक्स में टाइप करो आपके आंसर्स. सफान, you to type your answers in the chat box. फजले अब्बास, फजले हुसैन है, फजले अब्बास है. फजले अब्बास, आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू. ऐसे बैठोगे तो नहीं आएगा. मैम कंप्लीट, दैट्स गुड. यू कैन ट्राई अदर आल्सो. आपको ये कंप्लीट हो गया बोल के बैठना नहीं है. आफ्टर दिस सेशन आई एम गोइंग टू प्ले अ गेम. क्विज रहेगा. सो यू आर गोइंग टू राइट योर आंसर्स इन द चैट बॉक्स. कि जितनों ने करेक्ट किया आई विल टेल यू. ठीक है
मैम 6 1 का आंसर नहीं दे रहा मैम. नीचे
6 1 का आंसर
6 बाई नीचे नंबर नहीं दे रहा.
हाँ नहीं दिया तो 1 लेना बोलेना. आपको ऊपर बताया ना 8 by 1 लेके नहीं बताया. इफ डिनोमिनेटर इज मिसिंग देन यू आर गोइंग टू राइट इट by 1. डिनोमिनेटर अगर मिस रहा तो यू आर गोइंग टू राइट इट एज 1. ठीक है?
ओके मैम.
ओके फाइन. Ma'am, we have to do all 10. Yes, you can. Abhiya, 8 by 1. Which question 8 by 1? Sixth wala? No. Check one more time. Abhiya, I want you to write the question number also. How can I recognize that question? No, Fazle Ali, that's wrong. Safan, I'm not getting any answer from your side, Safan. I was expecting that you will send the answers, but you are not doing that. Yes, here 18 students in my class. I want all the 18s to join in the next meeting also. So I stop this and again I am recurring this. I recur this meeting. Okay. So please join. Everyone, please join the class.